Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, or I guess it's not Thursday, it's Friday. And it's time to get some drawing done. I'm sorry for not streaming yesterday. I had gotten my COVID shot on Wednesday and was just still feeling a little tired yesterday and thought maybe it'd be better if I wasn't trying to entertain people while I was feeling bushed out. So today I'm feeling all the way recovered, no problem at all, and figured we could have some company while we were getting some work done. So that's my plan. I am in the process of inking the icons for a map commission that I am working on. This is a really unusual commission for me in that it's actually of a real place. It's a fantasy campground that goes by GoodKnights, and this is going to be their site map. So this is what visitors will have when they arrive to be able to orient themselves around by. So it's kind of exciting. It's a really different project. There's quite a bit more pressure to get it all right because it's a real place. So this is 300-gram watercolor paper that I'm working on. And this is the second page of 5 that I'm doing. This is the first page that I got done yesterday. So these ones are ready for watercolor paint. And these ones will be soon too. So we're just going to try and get the inking all done on the stream today if we can. And that'll give me this afternoon to get the watercolors all taken care of. Good morning, my Stephanie. How are you? How's your coffee? You're tender still? You're on your second cup? Both of those are okay. I found that I was still tender in the arm when I went to bed last night, but I woke up this morning and had zero trouble. So last night was apparently a particularly healing sleep, which works for me. No complaints. I'm still having trouble with this ruddy shoulder, though. That I will complain about. I might need you to beat me up some more. You were wide awake. Oh no. From the pain? I hope not. That isn't what we want. Just awake. Had a little bit of a buzz on, did you? Steph, I might get you to grab me another one of these pens when you go into Lloyd tomorrow. This one's starting to fray at the tip. It's not super bad yet, but it's still not great either. I'm so needy. There's people in your yard. What are they doing in your yard? Front yard or backyard? I think I gotta wash my ruler. It's leaving marks everywhere. They're in the backyard. Huh. Interesting. Akalishi, hey, how are you? I'm doing all right. It's gotta be out here. Owen, hey! How are you, darling? Oh my goodness. My lines just do not want to look good if I'm not using this ruler. It's a bad scene. I'm glad you're okay too. Akalishi, that's awesome. Better now that you slept on. That's awesome. I'm good. Um, I had my COVID shot on Wednesday. That makes me overjoyed. And I'm finally making good headway on this project, which is great because it's been kind of stressing me out. So, getting to a point where I'm feeling more confident with it is really good. Yeah, I saw on Facebook that you'd gotten your first shot. I was super excited for you. I am hopeful that all of my people decide that it's something that they're going to do. I haven't encountered too many people in my circles that are too hesitant or just flat out reject it. So that makes me happy. I know there's a lot of hesitancy going around for a lot of people, but I'm just grateful that my peeps seem to be ready to do the thing. Laura, good morning, darling. Wasn't sure I was going to stream today, but I felt really bad for missing out on yesterday. So I figured we'll do it today and make it up to you for not being around yesterday. Oh my goodness, half the school. I hope that doesn't delay your vaccination for too long. That's a disappointing thing to have happen. And I hope the person who got COVID is okay. It can be such a nasty disease. You have a couple of family members, hey? I'm glad Alex is scheduled, Laura. That's good news. Rescheduled to 28th May. Well, that's not too much of a delay, but you don't know who had the COVID. That's rough. Hopefully you weren't a close contact. Hopefully they'll notify anybody who was super close. I know that's how it's supposed to work here, if it's at all possible, but Contact tracing can be really tricky business. Luckily, she's not here, Owen, so I don't know how it works for them. That's good that you got contacted, though. That's awesome. Just as a blanket to make sure that nobody else is running around. That makes sense. Kind of a sledgehammer solution, but it makes sense. Mm, that was an unattractive sound. Got my phone sitting on my coffee heater, so it was apparently a real good buzz. Oh no, there's ink on my finger. Thought I had a two and a two. So I get to go back to my new house today. We're doing the home inspection, so we can make sure that everything is in good working order. And I'm very excited. They're going to do a check of the fireplace in the living room and see if it is good to go or if we need to have repairs done to it. It hasn't been used in a number of years, so the current owners are unclear about its status. We were really, really excited about that fireplace. That was like a huge selling feature for us. So getting it all fixed up is a priority if it's not currently working. I really hope it's just working. That would be a real nice treat. Well, I designed these banners too. I don't know. As far as I know, all of the banner work, like labeling, is being done by a different graphic designer who actually works just exclusively on the computer. So in theory, it's not my trouble. But they might ask me to design some like fancy banners that they can put the text into. I don't know. Hasn't happened yet. But this project has changed so much that I'm hesitant to say it won't happen. Things keep evolving. It is very much par for the course with this project. So Sometimes I impress myself with how good I am at eyeballing things level, and other times I'm like, wow, that was terrible. Don't ever pride yourself on this again. All right, we'll let that dry for a minute or three. Can start over here because this should be dry already. Buzz, buzz. I suppose I should have turned off my notifications. Hey, friends, I'm terrible for remembering to do that. Oh, I forgot to do the loops for this one. Oh, ink is just being difficult. I had some trouble with it yesterday too. It's smearing all over the place. Stop touching it. Yeah, no, the inspection isn't until 1:30 this afternoon. Marla, my goodness. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, Anna Brian. We're having a party today. Hi, friends. It's so nice to see you. All right, that should be good. All right, good enough. I didn't know you were expecting, Marla. Congratulations. You have a wobbly 1-month-old. How lovely. What's their name? If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to. No pressure. Roman Charles. Hello, Roman. Welcome, welcome. Lovely little duck. Do. Inspector Gadget. Do. All right. These ones are going to be a little trickier because they are the free form. This paper. This tent is so long. This is why it's a problem. Do I have a ruler that's this thing? Because if I do, I'm going to use it. Ha 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 ha. I do. There we go. That's helpful. Yeek. How's the map going that you're working on, Brian? Are you working with me right now? Is it an art jam? You're painting stuff? Nice. You working on your bloops or on a mini? I was painting a boat during coffee this morning. Yay, our jam! Number bloops? Nice. That's good stuff. Messing with a castle layout. I have never been good at laying out castles or anything like that. I'm terrible at it, as a matter of fact, which is why I don't ever work on those kinds of projects because I just would be horrifyingly embarrassed. 'Twould be no good, friends. No good at all. You might be too perfectionist. We do have those faults, don't we? And we're always our own worst critics. Always, always. Use this side, maybe. That's too thick. This was the tent that I drew that started it all with this project. Dave and I were gone to this place for our anniversary weekend a couple years ago. And they had hosted a D&D weekend where you paid your fee and you got to sleep in one of these fancy Renaissance fair style tents, and they made all your meals, and you got to play a level 1 through level 5 D&D campaign with a group of people that also paid to be there for that weekend. So you had a pre-made party. There were 4 or 5 different dungeon masters running the same module. So everybody who was at the weekend was playing the same games. You could um, talk about the game as it was going on and stuff like that. It was so much fun. We had such a good time. Absolutely loved it. And I, one morning during breakfast, decided I was going to paint this tent because the light was so good. And I had my sketchbook and my watercolor palette with me. So I just busted it out and started painting. And it turned out really well. And the gentleman who runs the venture saw what I was doing and was like, "That's really incredible. Um, can I get your contact information?" And then it was years ago. And then just recently he contacted me and is like, "We want to do a map now. Are you interested?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm interested." So that's how this got started. It was so fun. It was so fun. We had a really good time. I guess they did another weekend that I saw an advertisement for that I didn't get to go to that was all cosplay. So you could just show up wearing your costumes and cosplay for the whole weekend. I just thought it was so awesome. Super fun. Super duper fun. All right, you are a straight line. Let us straight line you. I worry about a Shadowversity kind of guy popping up in the comments to hate on my castle. I mean, it's the internet. You're not going to please everybody. Um, I would stress less about that and just make what makes you happy. But I understand the compulsion because I get a lot of "your rivers." Yeah, I know. I know. There's this little ledge that you can get at some IKEAs that just bumps your monitor up a little bit so you can get underneath it, and I feel like I need it because that way I can get my paper under my monitor when I need to turn it. First world problems, right? The new house has a separate shop, um, like a wood shop, and Dave's a woodworker, so it's super exciting um, for us because he hasn't really been able to do any woodwork for the last couple of years because of where we've been living and not being very conducive to that. But this shop is like a dream come true for him. So we're going to be building a whole bunch of the furniture that we've been waiting to build. And he's going to have tons of hobby space and hobby time. And I'm just so excited for him. I feel really spoiled because like my hobby is fairly compact. I can take it pretty much anywhere. But he's got all his big tools and stuff that he needs to use. So not having the right kind of space definitely limits your options in that regard. How is the vaccine situation? In a lot of places in the country, they're doing really well. Alberta is being particularly terrible. The estimation is that a little over 1/3 of our population is either hesitant or refusing to get the vaccine. I just got my first dose on Wednesday afternoon. I'm feeling great. I'm super excited. I was surprisingly emotional, like really, really emotional. I started tearing up while I was getting the needle. So it was just like, oh, wow, this is intense. I wasn't expecting it to be intense. Congratulations, Marla. That's awesome. Stephanie got hers yesterday too, I think. But yeah, so two of our best friends who were posted to Kingston, which is a couple provinces over, are being moved back, and they're part of our regular D&D crew. So we're super excited about in-person D&D with them. They've both been vaccinated as well, and I think that their daughter is eligible pretty soon. So if not already, I don't know what Ontario is doing for vaccinating children right now. But that's super exciting for us. And hoping for in-person D&D. We have a really beautiful gazebo, which lets us gather outside. We can currently gather up to 5 people outdoors, and hopefully that'll go up to 10 people soon because that lets us get everybody all together. So looking forward to that. And of course, now it's decent weather, so being outside is not the hardship that it was even a couple of weeks ago when things were much chillier than they are now. Spring is finally getting serious on the prairies. How is it going for you over there, Brian? You got your shot yet? Just had to look at my pen and go, oh, yeah, this is the right one, because I was for half a second really worried that I grabbed the wrong one. And now I don't have to speak the gazebo alone. I mean, it is a level 2 gazebo. Yeah, it's supposed to be gorgeous up here today too, Laura, and, like, over the weekend. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be inside working for a lot of the weekend, but I will probably take some hammock time to treat myself. Mid to late June, hey. I really hope that, the Biden administration follows through with all of the intellectual property rights stuff that they're talking about so that the rest of the world can get these vaccines as quickly as possible. Although Canada is being sticky about it now, which I think is so stupid. It's just like, no, no, no. We need all of this. Everybody needs this. Let's get that information out there. Come on, come on, come on. But I think it's us and Germany. And I'm just like, come on, guys. This is not the world policy we need right now. Gary, hey. Doing some adulting and cleaning up the yard. Good job, Laura. It's a good weekend for it. You'll have good weather. Oh, I've got ink all over my fingers. Ink, 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 ink. Leaving fingerprints on the paper. It's not what we want to be doing. Especially prints we can't get off. All right. Little Shed, you are next. And let's just grab the pen that we require, which is where? Right here. Do, do, do. Wrathhaven, hey, you can be here late. Today's going to be a long one. I got lots to do, so we're just going to be plugging in and getting her done. It is all good. Oh, I didn't know you had to find a new place, Laura. When did that happen? I need a 5. That's the 8. That's the 5. Oh, I didn't realize that. Be out before it sells. Yeah, that's fair. We deliberately delayed our possession date of our house because the family that's in it right now has a brand new baby and like squeaky brand new. And I was just really like didn't want to push them to have to find a new place to live in the middle of COVID with a brand newborn. Like, I'm not a monster. So their lease is up at the end of July. So we just set everything up for when their lease was up. Yeah, you have time. Okay, I am gonna run to the washroom really quick, but I intend to keep working. So if you guys just want to bear with me for a minute or three while I do that and then come back, that would be great. It's gonna be a long one today, so as long as you're cool with hanging out, I'm here for it. When I paint the shed, I should live stream doing it. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. That'll be fun. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, Stephanie and Laura for calling her out. Thank you for your patience. I am back. Hi, Saxon. Oh, I know it's 10:30. You go tell Dad. He'll take you out. Dad's home. You can go bother him. I'm working right now. Yeah, baby. You want under the desk? I can move over. You want to lay down? Okay, I'm back to work. You do whatever you're going to do. I need this one. Dogs and internal clocks, man. Sax's is pretty fine-tuned. All right, that's a good boy. You settle. Bigger ruler. Stephanie says, "Hi, Sax." I shouldn't say your name. He gets excited and starts looking for you. All right, Brian, have a good one. Thanks for coming by. It was really nice to hang out. Bread dough is doughed. What kind of bread are you making, Gary? Oh. 30% whole wheat. Nice. Of course, he's going to start the shower and leave the door open. Just a second, I got to close my door. There we go. What pen was I using? Oh no. Oh, wasn't that one. That looks more likely. Oof, that's a wiggly line. I need to be able to turn this. All of those are fun options, Laura. Which brand were at the store? Are you going to bleach it out first? Wow, that's not my favorite set of angles I've ever drawn, but whatever. We're here now. These icons are going to be less than an inch large by the time they're done anyway, so it will not be so large that scrutiny will be a problem, I think. That's cool. Well, I hope you post a picture to Facebook if you decide to do it so that I can see. Michael, good morning. How you doing? Yellower, hey Gary? I think I saw pictures of that. Swinging, hey Laura? Feel like your autocorrect got you there. Hmm. I wouldn't judge anybody for swinging either. I just was very sure that wasn't what Laura meant. And if we can't laugh at the autocorrect, what can we laugh at? Seems like one of the few areas of just pure hilarity lately that doesn't have to hinge on anything else. Yay! All right, eraser time. Lived during the 60s. 60s was a time. It was a time before my time. Hmm. Have some water. Hmm. Oh, Stephanie, I keep meaning to show you what I mean by that wall. This is what I mean. This is what I'm going to do to the wall in my studio in the new house. I'm very excited about it. Oh, did I show it to you? I didn't realize I had. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I drew that last year sometime, maybe even the year before, and I haven't been able to get rid of it. I just love it so much. So I'm going to do a feature wall like that in the new studio. Ugh. Come on, body. More muscular control, please. Of little twinkle lights? Yeah, I have some small ones on my branch. One strand is no longer working, though. I have to try and diagnose why that is. And I assume they decided on Snuggles? So far, it's Snuggles. Right on. Snuggles are good. I am being productive today. That's why we're doing a longer stream. I'm in the zone. Figure when I get ready for a real break, then I'll sign off. But so far, so good today. I would like to have these inked, scanned as the black and whites, and then watercolored today, because that'll give me the weekend to do up the map portion of things. No breaks. You're so harsh, Stephanie. So harsh. Oh, I like that emoji. What's that one supposed to be? Punishment for yesterday. I worked my butt off yesterday. What are you talking about? I did. I was very good yesterday. Hugs. Sweet. I like it. Oh, not on the stream. Yeah. Well, that was because I was still feeling a little rough from my COVID shot. I wasn't like rough in terms of feeling sick. I just really felt like I wasn't ready to people. And sometimes it's hard to stream when I don't really feel like people because I have to carry on a certain amount of conversation and stuff like that while I'm doing this. So I was like, I'm just gonna be quiet and kind of, not fun to be around today. So maybe I will just not stream today. We'll do it another time when I'm feeling a little bit better. So sorry to disappoint you, but I think it was ultimately for the best. This Moroccan tent is a particular set of swoops, that's for sure. You're gonna go? Okay. I'll talk to you after. I'll let you know when I'm free. And we do love you so much. Yeah, honestly, the non-peoply thing is very true, Laura. Like it was just I was fine. I just was not up for people. I think honestly part of it was just as much the emotional reaction as anything. I was surprisingly emotional after my shot. And then there's the fight. Sorry. Sorry that you have cat fights. There's a lot of scuffs on here. I know I'm mellowing out with the nice weather. It's true for me. Oh, come on. There we go. Do not need to do this whole line, just the outside. Okay. Love you, Gary. Don't stress yourself out too hard. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, that's why. I'm making lots of little noises today. I hope that's not a problem. Take a drink of water. Thank you for your affirmation, Owen. First major mistake. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That sucks. Let it try. Don't do that right now, Shay. Leave it alone. ink on my eraser. Pen on my ruler. I might have to start this page over. Oh no. Put your cap on your pen before you really mess this up. Let's see if I can salvage this. I don't know if I can fix it, Steph. We're going to find out. All right. Enjoy your lunch, Owen. I'm probably going to sign off here pretty quick. See if I can salvage this building and then go from there. It is a sign that it's break time. You are not wrong. When you start to get careless, you got to put the work down. Okay, let's. All right, we'll let that dry. Okay, I'm going to call it here and step away. It is time for the break. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this extended journey. And I may live stream again sometime this weekend. We'll see how I'm feeling, see how things are going. If I do, I'll post to the Facebooks, and if I don't, it's not you, it's me. All right, happy Friday, friends. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the sun if you got it. Catch you later. Bye bye.